What's up, YouTube? It is your girl Lydia Caesar. Welcome to Everything Lydia. And the first thing I want you to know is that I am not an audio professional. I am married to one though. No, but seriously, I am probably just like you. I am an artist, and the only thing I've ever wanted to be able to do is to record myself. I always thought, number one, it would be too hard. Number two, it would be too expensive. So I just relied on my husband recording me for my whole career. I finally got to the place where I'm like, you know what? I'm ready to do this on my own. And I want to show you my very, very, very humble recording setup. You can probably get started a lot sooner than you think. You do not need a whole lot of gear. You do not need to spend a lot of money. You probably have some of these things already if you are an artist. And you can probably get started as soon as today. And if not today, maybe within a week or two, you can literally be recording yourself. I'm going to show you what I use, and I'm also going to show you the sound that I'm getting, because it really doesn't matter if you're not getting a good sound, right? So I will play something for you that I have recorded for myself in this very room, and I'm going to show you exactly what I used to do it. Let's go.
Give your love to me. I need it.
All right, y'all. So the first thing I want you to note is that I am using a MacBook Pro. The DAW that I'm recording on is called Pro Tools, and we'll get into how much that costs and all that in a minute. But I'm running my Pro Tools right off of my MacBook Pro. What you should peep is that it's not on a nice recording desk, okay? It is on a shoebox that is literally sitting on top of an old stool from my old kitchen. So yeah, nothing fancy. I'm recording straight like this. But what you may also notice about my setup is that there are no playback speakers in here at all. I literally use my headphones for recording and playback. So no, we do not hear anything coming through the room. That would be a nice touch, and I want to upgrade to that eventually, but to get started, you do not need that. You just need a great pair of headphones. If you don't already have a pair, I recommend the Wavy ones. They are my husband's headphones, but they're so good. It's like a very true sound that comes out of these. The noise isolation is perfect, so if you have a lot of stuff going on around you, you won't be able to hear it, like when you're mixing and stuff like that. They're just great headphones, so I do recommend these. And if you don't want to spend any money, I'm pretty sure you already have a pair of headphones, so you good. As far as the microphone goes, I am using a Sony C80. I'm using it with a pop filter. Now listen, I like how this mic sounds on my voice. My husband gave it to me. You can use any microphone though. This is not a Sony endorsement or anything like that. You can literally use any mic. I truly love the Rode NT1A. I used that earlier on in my career. It has a really nice clean sound, and the mic is like $100. Literally like 99 bucks, I think. So you can find a good, affordable recording microphone. This is just the one that I'm using, and make sure that you get a pop filter to go with it, because you're gonna wanna protect the mic from those plosives. And we also cannot forget a mic stand. You're gonna need a stand to hold your mic, okay? So far we have a computer, which I'm sure you have, a mic, a pop filter, a mic stand. You will also need an interface. This is what is going to connect the microphone to your computer. Unless you have a USB microphone, which I can't tell you anything about because I don't use one. I'm sure there's some videos on YouTube that can show you that though. You'll need an interface, okay, to connect the mic to the computer. I'm using a SoundCard X7A. They will most likely come with an XLR cable, but if it doesn't, you will also need an XLR cable. And you know, this is for the mic input, and this is my headphones, and this is the cord that comes with the interface, and it just goes into your computer. But I'm going to show you something. These new computers, these new Macs don't have a USB port to go into the computer. So you're going to need one of these. You can find them on Amazon. It's literally just a, what is this thing called? So you're gonna need one of these connectors that basically connects your USB, right? You put it in here, and then you can stick this part into your Mac, right? So this is how you're going to connect your interface. Having a little piece like this is very, very important. You can find them on Amazon. You can find them at Best Buy. Anywhere that you buy audio stuff, you can find these. And they come with all different kinds of inputs that will allow you to plug into your Mac. Because Mac got rid of all that stuff a long time ago. And so now we got to buy extra pieces because they thought that was a good idea. I also recommend a really good hard drive, an external drive. You do not want to run all the programs off of your MacBook. It can really load it up, and unless your MacBook is like really souped up, it's going to make it run slow. So get you an external hard drive so that you can record all your sessions off of it, and you do not have to worry about slowing down your computer. And I think that's it. That's everything. Oh, a DAW, a DAW. What is a DAW? It's one of the programs that you will use to record your music. So here's what I honestly recommend in the very beginning. When you buy a Mac, it comes with GarageBand. When you have a microphone, your interface, everything running through GarageBand, you can actually get a pretty clean sound if you really don't want to spend any money. Now, if you want to spend money, I do suggest Pro Tools. You can also upgrade to Logic. So a lot of people like Logic, which is like Logic is Mac's paid for version of a DAW. So if you know GarageBand really well, Logic is going to be really easy for you to learn. If you've never used GarageBand and you really just want to dive in on something like more industry standard, then Pro Tools is it. And they have moved into a subscription-based model, so you can literally get started right now and pay, let me not lie to you. Let me look it up. All right, so for Pro Tools Artist, it's literally $99 a year. That works out to be like $9 a month, okay? And if you're just starting out, it really is all you need. And if you're one of those people who's like, no, I want to get the best from the beginning, you can get the Pro Tools Ultimate for $599 a year. So $600 a year. Let's do the math. 600 divided by 12. That's $50 a month, which may be doable for you if you want the whole shebang when it comes to Pro Tools. But I truly suggest starting out with Pro Tools Artist. It's going to give you everything that you need to learn, and it's going to cost you very little money. So let's run down everything that we need to get started recording ourselves. A computer, which I'm guessing you probably already have, okay? A microphone, which a lot of you probably already have. If not, you can find something for really, really cheap. A pop filter and a mic stand as well. Do not forget those. If your microphone does not come with like a package, you have to add those on, okay? You also need an interface that's gonna help connect your microphone to your computer. You can find very affordable interfaces out there. And you need your little connector piece. You may not need this connector piece if you have a desktop, but if your computer is a newer Mac, you're gonna need your little connector piece, your little dongle, so that you can plug in your interface to your computer. You need an external hard drive as well. You need some headphones. And lastly, you need a DAW to record on. And you're set. You can get started recording today. It doesn't require all that fancy stuff that you see in the studios with all those knobs and all those faders and those giant speakers. It don't take all that. And you can do it in a room like this. So let's talk about my room. My room is a big closet. So it has a very muted sound already. It has carpeting in here. It's very dull. Like if you listen, there's not many reflections in here. So this room is not even acoustically treated, because that's another thing you may be saying is, you know, I don't have a room to record in. But you don't necessarily need an acoustically treated room. You can find a room that already has a good sound, or you can use a microphone screen. Depending on the room that you're in, you can also use something like this. This is called Iconic Mars, and it's basically a little isolation booth. For me, I don't need it in this room, so I don't use it. But if I was upstairs in my living room or in my dining room, because you can put this setup anywhere, as you can see, having something like this will do you great because it's going to get rid of all those different reflections. And that's all. Let me know if you found this video helpful. I'm really jumping out there giving y'all advice on how to record because I'm literally just learning myself, but it might be cool to help somebody who's literally on the learning journey as well, to learn from somebody who speaks your language, who says things ways that you can understand, and we can learn and grow in this thing together. And always remember, you can tap into Wavy Wayne on YouTube. That's my husband, and he will teach you everything you need to know. And you may just see a familiar face and hear a familiar voice because I'm in a lot of his videos. And it's funny, I'll be literally teaching myself how to record, pulling up our videos. And I'm like, wow, I remember we shot this video like 4 years ago. So cool. And it's teaching me how to do what I need to do. By any means necessary, baby. We gonna get it. 2023 is the year to DIY. I hope this was helpful. I'm your girl, Lydia Caesar. Go in love and light.
As long as you love me, we could be starving. Homeless, we could be broke. Long as you love me, I'll be your platinum, I'll be your silver, your gold. Long as you love